So like we got to start talking about some of the downside. We got to start talking about STD. We got to start talking about getting robbed. We got to start talking about, all of the downsides, because it's not just this glorious thing where you're going to walk away unscathed. There's measures that can actually fuck you up with the trick and shit too. And that's what I bring on my show. I just bring a different perspective on everything because there's always a downside. And nobody ever talks about what's at the bottom of that receipt and what you actually can get if you pay the wrong motherfucker. So we got to start really bringing all the elements and let niggas know, like, okay, yeah, if you're going to do this, don't be raw dogging and keep that shit to yourself because a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, people can spin the narrative, you know what I'm saying, and it doesn't, like it didn't do Donald Trump any good. He paid that bitch to shut up, and she
still ran him out. Stormy Daniels.
Yeah, she still didn't shut the fuck up. So it's like a lot of the things that everybody keep pushing on, like, no, it's easy to just do that. No, Donald Trump a billionaire, and he can't keep a bitch to shut the fuck up. Right. So you got to understand what you're risking, because he almost cost himself the election just by tricking on a bitch.
Boss. I'm a boss. Big boss, and you know it's real talk.
That's some good facts you just laid down. Hold on. So the other super chat, shout out to Jay Mitch, $5. Tricking is tricking, fam. Boss up. Hey, man, that's right. Minister Jap, man, he came on here preaching some gospel, preaching some fire. I ain't gonna say it went in one ear out the other because I listened to everything he said, and what he's saying, a lot of what he's saying is true. It is a true situation. There's consequences that go with everything. There's consequences that go with tricking and this kind of shit or whatever. I would think with everything you do, you have to be cognizant of the shit and don't let it get to that point. That's my thing.
Tampa Twine say, Jap, have you ever tricked? I could say I've done some foolish things with a girlfriend with my money. Like I've never paid a woman for sex. But I will say, like, I was in a relationship with a bitch when I was probably in my early 20s before I got to this red pill and got my mind right. And I had the choice to either move a bitch into my house, her and her kid, fucking idiot, or because she was about to get kicked out of her apartment, or pay her rent so she wouldn't have to be in my house. And I actually paid her rent to keep her the fuck away from me. So I guess, I don't know if that's tricking because I was getting the pussy regardless. I kind of wanted the bitch to get away from me, but I was involved with that woman for like 2 years. Now, okay, no, I do one better. I have tricked. And this actually, it was the last time I went on a real date. And I'm talking about what women could perceive as a real date. I talk about this on my show all the time. This is the last time I went on a real fucking date. It was a chick that I wanted to fuck with so bad. The bitch was fucking gorgeous. All right, she's fucking incredibly gorgeous. I worked with her. You know what I'm saying? We was flirting for years. We finally decided, all right, fuck it, let's go out. I allowed her to dictate the terms of every goddamn thing.
Where are you gonna go eat?
Yeah, and no, we went to fucking Del Frisco's. I'm talking about $25 a crab cake. You know what I'm saying? We had 4 of them motherfuckers. So
I knew it was seafood though.
Yeah, so I'm listening to the bitch. I'm like, all right. I'm like, man, I want to fuck this bitch so fucking bad. You know what I'm saying? I did the whole thing.
What you want, baby?
I'm dressed up. She dressed up. I pick up and all that shit. Opening doors, all that goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, smelling good. You know what I'm saying? We go down there. We order. I run up a tab, probably like $260 with them snooty ass drinks. Then we went to the club afterwards. I didn't get a fucking kiss, no pussy. I got like a hug, and that was that. And she went back to fucking her baby daddy. That's when I said to myself, hell no. You know what I'm saying? I have not been on a so-called real date since. Like now, my whole method is different because my outcome is still what I want. So when I meet women, it's generally like, okay, if I get the number, whatever like that, meet up with me somewhere, bar, grill, whatever like that. We chopping it. It's more conversational. It's more light. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be fucking for about 2-3 weeks before we get a dinner in. You know what I'm saying? But it's not going to be no, I'm just taking you to some really nice spot and we just doing this whole interview thing. Because I ain't going to lie, when I did that, we were cooler at work than that actual date. That date was so fucking uncomfortable because you know, it got cool towards the end of the night when we went and got some drinks at the club and shit like that. But the actual date was so fucking corny. And I was like, you know what? It's different. And then when I looked at, you know, her and the niggas that she was fucking and who she was coming back to work crying about and shit like that, I was like, you know what? That's when I started. This is kind of right before I started doing YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I started analyzing the dating scene because I was going on a lot of dates and I was spending a lot of fucking money. You know what I'm saying? And I realized I didn't have to. And I discovered people like Tom Likas. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? He got the $40 holler. I kind of kicked it around like 50, but he say $40 or less. You know what I'm saying? That's how he rolled. And I just started keeping it real casual with bitches. And my outcome was exactly what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? And then I started to realize, like, I didn't want to, what I was doing was overvaluing the bitch. You know what I'm saying? He say 260, give me 5 bitches. What?
Hey, man, tricking. Tricking, baby.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not oblivious to none of that shit. I've done it. Like I said, I've simped, I've tricked. I tell my fans all the time, I simp so you don't have to. A lot of these stories I tell people, a lot of them are my stories. You know what I'm saying? That I've went through being a young simp. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like right now, I listen to women all the time. I watch all their programs. I watch them talk, and I pretty much dissect all their talking points. I listen to their playbook, and I bring it to the fellas.
Man, look at that. I'm waiting to read a question. And this guy just shot a super chat just because. Salute at Big Boss Real Talk and Minister Job Network.
Appreciate it, bro.
With the fist and the passport and the airplane, though. Shout out to, and this is my moderator, one of my newest moderators. I just made him a mod the other night. So my own moderator is giving a super chat just cause.
So I gotta ask you, man.
What's up?
For a person that has not, you know what I'm saying, been out of the country and tricked with these motherfucking hoes, how does this shit go?
Okay.
How does this shit go when you get like the Brazil or whatever? How does this shit go?
Man, how does shit go? Any country, Brazil, Colombia, DR, Thailand, we're gonna use Brazil.
Okay.
The way it go, like the way I do it, I love to get my shit out the mud because I'm a street nigga.
And you know it's real talk. Big boss, and you know it's real talk.
Who do the hiring and the fun? That's the boss. Who the man in Oakland? That's the boss. Lame talk, oh man, not the boss. Biggity wiggity bossalini with the sauce.